the throw. Sandblast! Grabs and throws him away. Both fighters planning something? Medium kick hits. Oh, they're in the corner now. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Looking for a chance. Sees the overhead coming. They're going for the super art? Just goes for it at this range. Will we see a drive impact? Life lead is there, but still anyone drops them from the air. The jump in is denied. Overhead attack. Oh my God, what? Oh, banks it on the fireball. Player one brings it home.
Player one.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Can't tech the throw. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player one with the life lead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Gets a chance with that jump in. All right. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Box him with a target combo. Sticks the combo. Will we see a drive impact? Oh God, this is tense. Player one in there. Player one picks up the always
Player
important
one.
first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sneaks in above. Big throws. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Will we see a drive impact? Goes for the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Their life is it's a good spot to use the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins match.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable
Player
of.
one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deftly shuts out the jumper. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. No more drive gauge. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The kick hits! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump in catches them. Player one has a slight life lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? They're going for the super art? Vulcan Blast! Medium experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Blocks the impact. Jumps up, uses the gauge for a super art. They exchange blows. Are they going to be able to come back and stack breaks it? Are we going to see a comeback here? Could we see a drive burnout? But they may have a plan here. A lot of pressure building up here. Here comes the corner pressure. clothesline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast.
Player 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Brushes off the impact. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The cross-up connects. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Solid combo. A little too greedy there. In a dire situation. Looking to impress with this super. Going in. Hold your breath. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do the low heavy connected. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Pokes with a medium kick. Goes for the jump in. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. What a drive rush to keep it going. Adamant flame. Doesn't miss a beat. Links it. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 2, there's a burnout. Tops off the tank and scores the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A jump in? They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Crowns them from above. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Both forward rush. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. What are they gonna do? Betting it all on the drive rush. Catch it all in with the rush. Hit them with the extra high. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. There's a burnout. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that, knew the throw was coming. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got us to Blinks it. No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Player 2.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. They knew that throw was coming. maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Goes for the super art? Player 1 can't afford in there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Still scrapping for control of the space. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. They gotta press it. Burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Ryu Enbu lights them. They're going for the super art? Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can...
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Player 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? An aggressive attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Holds out with the block. Goes for the drive rush there. A comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Will this super art connect? Goes for the super art? Life lead opens up. Porter makes it hard to escape. This is a huge chance to make him feel it. Player 2, oh, burnout triggered! Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Player 1.
Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Stops the attack by using a drive pair. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Player, they're going for the super art? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. They're laying into each other. A super art? The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
online. Custom rule.
Yeah, ain't there I do this. Never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, yeah, I'm here improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in. My pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back. Now break away, I'm about to bring it. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get the crown. I'ma go all of the round.
Fighting ground.
Yeah, ain't there I do this. Never feel loose. And when I
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Player 2.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Definitely shuts out the jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Big counter! Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night.
Player
What
2.
else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This fight is just underway. What kind of game springs forward with the drive rush? Risky up-close scrap still going. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't use burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A super art? Eraser hits, we're gonna see it rain. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Brings the Impaler. Plus anti-air. What are they gonna add a bit of OD spice there? Tries to act quickly, but with the attack, that was the highest if I've ever seen it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going to steal this win? Jump! That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Okay, here we go. All in with a rush. Goes to the air. Getting it all on the drive rush. Somehow connects with the throw. Amazing. What are they gonna do? Flashes the blue to stop the jumping. All the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Drop links in. A jump in? Close whip sets up with the jump in. Nails it. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there.
Luke, win!
Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called
Player
that.
2.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Connects with medium kick. A parry? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. The combo's there. Goes for the drive rush there. Knockdown. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. They've got their eye on the edge, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 chases them down. Drive rush to keep it going. Looking for a chance. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Get some extra damage! Sandblast! Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to in with the cross. In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Immediate jumping. Final, this can lead to some big damage. That's a counter. Scrapping it out up close. Jump, cross-up attack. That corner is starting to look scary. Forward rush. Jump. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Betting it all on the drive rush. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start to burn out. Notice there's a burnout. Breaks through with the throw. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Player 2.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. A jump crowns them from above. Breaks the block with a throw. Jump, rising uppercut. Player 2 chases them down. Goes for the throw. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Oh, easy tech. In a dire situation, they can't afford a KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Got their eye on the air. Can't tech the throw. Medium kick. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 can build off this lead. Looking for a chance. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Thunder Dash hits! Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Charges forward. A jump? And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. A single hit will do it! Drops them from the air. Player 1 can't let this tip drive rush to keep it going. That corner is starting, doesn't touch the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. A jump goes to the air. Clutch, anti-air. Throws a fireball. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, the Thunder Dash. Full SA meters on deck with solid anti-air. What's next? An electrifying dash. Looking for a... This is gonna hurt. All in with a rush. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Brings the Impaler. Player side switch. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the... Oh, putting it all on the line. The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Player 2.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Parries the attack and... Good parry there and... Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets a chance with that jump in. Takes the chance to hurt him. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 gets him. Player 2
Player
picks up the
2.
first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The attack is parried. Checks them with a projectile. Checks with a medium kick. Blasts them. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. With drive rush to keep it going. A quick breather. They were right to be on guard there. Player 2 experiencing burnout. Super clutch corner switch. Life lead is there. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your
Player
chances.
2.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Neither of them willing to back off here. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Taking stock. A drive impact! Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Each hit is so important here. KO! Player 2
Player
picks up
2.
the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets the combo. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Going in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Will we see a drive impact? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. That's a counter. Drive rush to keep it going. Pokes with a medium kick. Links it! Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Like all in with a rush. Oh, burnout triggered. Goes for the rush. Burns out. Will they go all in without drive? Opts for the critical art. A clean KO. Nice meter alert.